offiziell schönste Mann der Welt, der neueste Jaguar und die vielversprechendste Show der Londoner Fashion Week. Das erwartet euch heute in der Star News. Ganz herzlich willkommen. Anfangen tun wir mit letzterem. Mulberry hat sich letzte Woche im Londoner Nobelhotel Claridge's «Einmal mehr» selber übertroffen.
We're in Claridge's for the SS12 Mulberry collection.
I'm a fan, so I'm excited to see the show.
Look at all of this. Probably the funnest fashion show that I've ever been to.
I love Moby's combination of great history and very modern, quirky design.
It's a traditional brand, but really British, but with a contemporary twist. It just takes something that's very, very kind of chic and very simple and just edges it up, so it's very clean lines and really well tailored, but then with amazing prints on it.
The clothes are always amazing and they're so cool and wearable.
It's just a very classic English look, just much more interesting.
I like Mulberry because it's very elegant and feminine, and it always makes me feel quite sophisticated. It's very playful and lots of lovely current trends, but seen in a very new way.
It's a very clever mix of Mulberry staples, classics, kind of utilitarian bags, and then this kind of fashion, light-hearted, quite kind of quirky British twist.
It's simple too. I like things that are kind of simple.
It's nice to see a lot of kind of fresh colour on the catwalk. It's nice to have that better colour.
It's rather timeless, isn't it?
I loved it. You know what? Emma does such an amazing job. I say that every season, but she really does.
I'm here working on a movie called Snow White and the Huntsman, and here till November-ish, so get to spend some time. Excited about it.
I'm writing my second album, which is, I'm finding it really exciting. I'm loving, I love touring, but it's kind of nice to get back in the studio and kind of get my head down again.
I am shooting a 12-part drama about the Titanic, about the building of the Titanic, and it's all filming in Dublin, which is amazing.
I love that she did kind of an evening wear look this year. I think that, you know, adding that extra sparkle on the catwalk was good for her.
I'm going to be coming to the Mulberry party a bit later on, yes. I have a dress picked out, and yeah, I'll be making an appearance.
Von schönen Frauen wechseln wir jetzt zu schönen Männern, beziehungsweise zu einem schönen Mann. Der David Gandy, bekannt als weltweit einziges männliches Supermodel, castet er in Rom sozusagen seinen Nachfolger für eine TV-Kampagne im Wert von über 150'000 Franken. Wir haben den britischen Beau begleitet.
We are in Rome. We are launching the Lucky's Attitude campaign for Martini to find the new global person for their campaign.
The Kisser casting is the very first expression of the Martini brand philosophy, luck is an attitude. So we're really looking for people with the right attitude, who are stylish, playful, who are courageous, and who live life to the fullest.
To be head of the international Kisser casting judge and panel is pretty astonishing. Pretty bit of responsibility as well.
I've been chosen for this campaign, Luck is an Attitude, because I think it's about taking your own chances, going for what you want and being not doing what the mass wants, and instead doing what you want and choosing your luck. And that's what I did in the past too, so I guess I'm in the right place.
I'm representing Lithuania. It's one of the Baltic states. and I'm really, really proud to be here and to do that. It's really a big deal for me, and I hope that it's going to be a big deal for my country as well.
I think what's amazing about it is that not only do you become the martini person, which in itself is huge, you know, and with George Clooney and Naomi Campbell, I mean, the names you'll be associated with is just unbelievable. But not only that, you also get to earn 150,000 euros, which in itself is, you know, not just competition, I mean, it is astonishing.
Well, David Gandy, besides the fact that he's one of the coolest guys in the world, really personifies luck as an attitude. He became who he is, the first really male supermodel in the world, because his friend, a couple of years ago, put him in a casting. He won the casting, and that changed his life.
I was discovered 10 years ago now on a talent search on television. My housemate from university sent in some photographs which I didn't know about. So yeah, that was 10 years ago on a talent search. That's why I started. I've always wanted to be able to launch something, you know, like that, like the competition I won, for someone else, for an opportunity, to give someone an opportunity in the world that I am. And a lot of people complain and they moan about not having any luck. Well, here is, you know, your opportunity to make your own luck and to change your own life.
So, zum Schluss geben wir nochmal richtig Vollgas. Jaguar hat seine neueste Perle gelauncht. Und für all die Fans, die seit langem auf ein neues E-Typ-Modell warten, gibt es gute News. Der CX-16 ist nämlich das erste C-Typ-Modell, das so richtig an die guten alten Zeiten erinnert.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Town of Texas Palais. Very special venue for a very special event.
The CX-16 is a production concept car. It is a highly feasible one, and that makes it, for me, all the more exciting. It means that if we choose to build this car, it is plausible. It's not a fantasy. And it's a two-seater sports car, which is very exciting for us because it's actually the first proper two-seater sports car we've done since the E-Type.
This car is important for Jaguar for two main reasons. Firstly, because of the emotional value that it will bring to the brand. Ever since we stopped building the E-Type, people have asked, when will you build another E-Type? This isn't another E-Type, but it's in the spirit that the E-Type was created.
Like every Jaguar, we designed this car to a point of simplicity that people could understand it just by looking at it. And to that, there are three main lines in the car. There's one that runs over the front wheel, tightly over the front wheel. There's a beautiful line that runs over the rear wheel called the haunch, the muscular part of the back of the car. And there's that lovely roof line that runs towards the rear. And it all culminates into the back of the car in a very, very deliberate and very powerful rear of the car. And these, to me, are really the most important aspects of the car. And what that gives us is a total proportion. It really gives the car a lot of fantastic presence. And most of all, it gives the car an enormous amount of character. This car really oozes character, especially when you see it sitting on the road. And that, for me, is the most important aspect of the car.
Initial reactions to the concept have been incredible. I think if we've spoken to some of the journalists that have already seen the car's previews, their websites and the number of hits and the number of people commenting is unprecedented. It's really captured people's imagination. It's also probably the most anticipated concept that we've ever done. I think it will contemporize the brand. I think it will attract new customers to Jaguar that traditionally would not have looked at us. And it will expand our sales potential and our geographic potential, reaching new customers as well as new markets. Jaguar has a strong sporting heritage. And if we look at our current range of cars, the XK is a fantastic GT car, but there is still space in the Jaguar world for a true sports car. So this car is to appeal to that customer that wants an even more focused driving experience, and we have the perfect answer for that.
So, eine Fashion Show, ein Casting und Weltneuheit innerhalb 11 Minuten. Das gibt es definitiv nur bei uns. Ich freue mich aufs nächste Rendezvous. Star News immer am Dienstag am 7. Natürlich noch hier auf Star TV.